Okay, peace be with you. And we open with a prayer for the merging of the heavens and earth, the mind and the heart. Shimikud Kudishabrihu Ushahinte, Be Ilu Imulaya, Januki Baboke, Budu Shem Kozrael, Olam, Amen. So, Isaac Newton was a great physicist and also quite a great Kabbalist. And he understood the key laws, one being the law of gravitation. And the principle is force equals mass times acceleration. Now, what does that have to do with what I want to tell you? When we throw a ball up into the air, usually it comes down, most likely. And what's going on is we have a force, mass, acceleration that goes up until there's an equal and opposite force, also known as gravity, that comes back down, and you're sitting under a tree, you know, it hits you in the head, like with an apple. But the key here is there's a force that goes up, and then there has to be an opposite, an equal force to nullify that energy, and it comes down. If there isn't an equal and opposite force, just like someone on the moon, they could just float off. So the point is the need for an equal and opposite force to bring that ball down. So this is a very important physical law for living on this planet. Now, if we go cosmic, we have to look at, does that physical law, does that law make sense for us? So, let's take the whole world. Right now, the world is falling. Metaphysically, cosmically. We're moving into greater and greater distance from the divine, greater and greater cosmos, chaos, greater and greater social, mental, and spiritual confusion, greater violence. It goes on without having to go further. Levels of perversion, child slavery, sex objects, and it goes on. Okay, so the world's falling in a spiritual level. What are we going to do about it? So we have the same problem, the same issue in Newtonian physics. There has to be an equal, at least equal, and opposite force. So what do you do when you have the whole world? Suddenly we're going to need something that's operating outside of this local cosmic universe to make a difference. And what is the difference, and what are we looking at? How is it that we can regain contact with our soul? So what's outside our cosmic universe? The divine, the power of God. And so as the world is falling on the levels I'm talking about, spiritual levels, emotional, mental, as well, and physical too, by calling on the power of God, the power of the divine, which is more than an equal and opposite force, it's greater, it empowers us to turn the falling of the world around into the elevation of world consciousness, into the elevation of spirit, into the freedom to break out of the matrix which limits us and is contracting us in creating a falling world. So, in this metaphor then, we need an equal and opposite force that's different from us, although it's the same at a deeper level, to be able to nullify that fall and turn it into an elevation. What's required? So we have to be open to it. If we're going to turn the world around, turn ourselves around, connect to our own soul, we need to bring an equal and greater opposite force to have that happen. And this is how we're different than that ball or rock that we throw up in the air. It doesn't really have a choice. It hits gravity, boom, it comes back. We have a choice. We, as part of this fallen world, have a choice to bring the force of the divine back into our lives, and in that choice elevate our own inner world and begin to elevate our total world consciousness. May everyone be blessed that we take advantage of that choice and break out of the slavery that we're moving into and elevate our world again into the light of the divine. Peace be with you.